YouTube. We're looking at a guitar tonight. It is 9:30 my time, which is whatever it is your time. We're looking at a PRS Angelus SE, or Angelus. Angelus? I'm thinking Angelus, like, you know, the angel. Language difficult. Actually, at PRS, they call it differently. Watch different videos from guys at PRS demoing it. They don't know what this thing is called. Angelus, Angelus, Angelus? Who knows? Anyway, this is the SE, the Korea cheapo version of the Angelus. The original, or the US-made Angelus, I'm gonna call it Angelus. That is what I'm gonna do. Will run you starting at about $5,000. So they're very, very, very nice, but also very, very expensive guitars. The Tony McManus apparently goes up to 8,000 or 9,000. It's private stock. It's a good guitar, but come on, 9,000 euro or dollars for an acoustic guitar that I whip out to play a couple chords, and not worth it. So I started an acoustic project with a friend of mine, in which I'm going to be playing very quiet accompaniment parts, and miking that live will be a bitch. So my two acoustic guitars that I have that are without pickup won't cut it. So I got this puppy, and it's got a preamp, it's got a piezo in it. Is it a piezo? I highly doubt it. I'm calling it a piezo because in German it is piezo. It is from some kind of freaky deaky, I don't know, Italian, French, Greek language, but I highly doubt it's called a piezo. I might very easily be very wrong about this, but I'm calling it piezo. That's kind of English, German mush together. German-English. So, I found a couple of videos for this puppy, and I could not find one where it's actually demoed with a microphone, which could be interesting for a studio situation, and where it's also shown with the piezo in action. I found one where they talked about it for half an hour and then they showed 3 clips with the piezo. I'm going to show you the following. I'm going to talk about the guitar for just a sec. Then you will see the piezo sound like you heard in the intro. I'll play a couple of things with that. Then we will hear the piezo in Cubase through the Universal Audio Ocean Way Studios plugin, where you actually take that direct sound and remic it in the Ocean Way Studio, which will dramatically improve the sound of the piezo recorded guitar. Can't do that live, but for the studio, very interesting to see what you can get out of this instrument using just one plugin. Then we will mic it with this. An SDC small diaphragm condenser, as I've learned. The Octava MK012, which is my go-to mic for acoustic guitars. But then we will also do it with an MS, a mid-side technique, which means a microphone on figure 8, recording left-right, and one recording in the middle, which gives you a really nice wide sound. So I'm going to show you all these different things, so I cannot say that. So you really can make an informed decision whether this instrument will work for you in a studio, live, direct plugged-in situation. And I hope if you stick with me, you will really get an idea of whether this is your instrument or not. It plays beautifully. It plays like one of the PRS guitars. The neck feels exactly like it. It plays very easily for a guitar with strings this thick. Your hands don't have to work as hard as on my other guitars. Very dynamic. I'm not the greatest acoustic player, so hey, I play what I play. I hope I can come up with enough parts. So we're going to do this. And we're going to start with the description of the guitar. Well, we've got the preamp, which got volume, it's got a built-in tuner, it's got a 3-band EQ, which you can bypass just with one button. It's got a mid contour, which boosts the mids a little bit for a slightly different sound, so that's kind of nice. And it's got a notch filter, which is neat. I had it on an amp, and you have the amp on, and you feel that the feedback's coming, and all you do is put in the notch filter, dial in the frequency, and you can avoid the mean feedback. Very usable. So woods, a Sitka spruce, that is bad for someone with a lisp. A Sitka spruce. It's got a Sitka spruce top. A Sitka spruce top with apparently an X bracing, but also fan bracing or something in the back. X-fan combined. I'm not a luthier, I don't know. It's cool. Bone saddle and bone nut. Yes. Very nice silver chrome inlay on top. It's got PRS tuners, Sitka spruce top, a bound rosewood fretboard. There's also a custom version which has an ebony fretboard and I think different size or something. The back, is that? Yeah, the back and the neck mahogany. So that's pretty much it. Got your battery right here. The plug does not go in the pin, strap pin thing. So we're gonna start. I'm gonna play a couple things with the piezo. Then we're gonna go do the same thing again, but I'll turn on the UAD plugin. And then we're gonna mic the whole puppy. And I might also show you the difference between this and my other guitars, just so you have a, you know, something to compare it to. So I'm gonna go and do some finger picking. And here we go. Hope you enjoy. Oh, before I forget, the case. You might have seen pictures, I think you did, at the beginning. Incredibly nice case. This guitar retail, you can get it for under $1,000, dollars, euro, whatever. And it comes with an incredibly nice case, nicely padded handle, SE logo like worked into it. What Paul Reed Smith can do with, of course, the expensive instruments, but also the cheap instruments, or the affordable instruments, is they always make you feel that you are having quality in your hand. You open the case, everything feels high class, even in the more affordable price segment. So, way to go PRS for making you always feel as if you spent your money in the right company. So, here we go. We're gonna do some Beatles. Not like that. we do the whole thing again, but now with the plug-in, but still plugged in directly, okay? There you go. Now we're gonna take out the microphones and compare what? The different guitars sound like with different microphones and stuff. But I'm gonna turn my you know, vocal mic off, so you don't have to listen to me anymore.
Take me down to the river bend. Take me down to the fighting end. Wash the poison from off my skin. Show me how to be whole again. Fly me up on a silver wave, past the black where the sirens sing. Warm me up in the nova's glow, and drop me down to the dream below. 'Cause I'm only a crack in this castle of glass. Hardly anything there for you to see, for you to see. Bring me home in a blinding dream, through the secrets that I have seen. Wash the sorrow from off my skin, and show me how to be whole again. 'Cause I'm only a crack in this castle of glass. Hardly anything there for you to see, for you to see.
So this is the whole thing recorded with an MS technique, a mid-side. So there's two microphones here. Actually, you can't see the one at the bottom. And here we go.
Take me down to the riverbend. Take me down to the fighting end. Wash the poison from off my skin. Show me how to be whole again. Fly me up on a silver wave, past the black where the sirens sing. Warm me up in a nova's glow, and drop me down to the dream below. 'Cause I'm only a crack in this castle of glass. Hardly anything there for you to see, for you to see.
With the MS technique, it kind of sometimes sounds like a dog is barking. Can you hear that? Sounds a little bit like a dog bark. I wouldn't use the technique, especially if you've got a dog. Very nice sounding guitar, but we're gonna go and compare this directly. Hey, psst. I'm recording things. To my guild. Here we go. Try this in context as well.
Take me down to the riverbend. Take me down to the fighting end. Wash the poison from off my skin. Show me how to be whole again. Fly me up on a silver wave, past the black where the sirens sing. Warm me up in a nova's glow, and drop me down to the dream below. 'Cause I'm only a crack in this castle of glass. Hardly anything there for you to see, for you to see. Bring bring me home in a blinding.
What can we do here? And just for shits and giggles, what we're gonna do, and we're gonna switch. Where am I? Way too many guitars here. We're gonna switch to my trusty Takamine Mu. And this is a $260 guitar. There's no pickup, there's no cutaway, no nothing. And you always gotta give the Angelus some props because it has a pickup which weighs in onto the whole wood thing, and it has a cutaway, which means less things to resonate. This guitar sucks when it comes to subtlety. So if I do this, let's try this. Whoa. Okay, it doesn't sound great, and it's really hard to play. High action, finger picking on this thing, not really happening. It is great for heavy strumming. It does that really well, so let's give it a whirl. So, there you go. Comparison. Do with it as you please. All have their merits. This cheapo $260 guitar is great for big ass strumming because it can handle the force. For stage, studio, subtle but also strumming, I think the Angelus SE Standard, haven't had the custom yet, but I bet it's great too. For the price, a very high-class instrument, great case comes with it, plays beautifully, and you just have the feel that you spent your money in the right place. I surely do. So I hope that you had some fun with me.